Growth in Africa, which a country, Shelter Afrique, plays a major role, particularly in 44 countries in this continent, is projected at minus 1.6% this year, 2020. That's what we expect. The company, Shelter Afrique, which plays a very vital role on affordable housing in the entire continent, went through a restructuring program. We have now experienced remarkable growth backed by very strong loan pipelines, and the recoveries we are seeing today have excited all our shareholders, and particularly when they look forward to what is going to take place. But then the COVID came upon us, but we can assure the entire continent that we are up to task.
I'm pleased to report to you that when you look at now the 2019, as the chairman already highlighted, something is very specific that shows you that the turnaround strategy of Shelter Afrique is working. It has worked. Why is that so? It's because from almost R1 billion shillings of loss in 2018, you find that we've come and reduced that loss figure to the equivalent of 59 million Kenyan shillings. That is the 94% reduction in the loss making that the chairman has adequately pointed out to you today. And how has that obviously happened is obviously what is key. Strong cost control through the chief financial officer who drives the cost control mechanism. So you find there's been a 7% reduction in our costs. Our cost to income ratio has reduced to 68% against our budget of 70%. But I think more importantly, our holding costs, our finance costs have also reduced significantly. You find that in terms of our borrowings, those reduced by 31% from the equivalent of 165 million to $114 million. I think what's important to note, though, is that the reduction in the actual borrowings was through effective collection of cash from all the clients that owed us money. We had a non-performing loan book where we were able to collect in excess of $16 million. And in actual fact, that in itself led to the ability for us to now repay our funders. So just to go sequentially, the reduction in loss was a result of the reduction in the finance costs, which are reduced by about $3.28 million or 328 million shillings. Of course, this is because we paid the equivalent of about $45 million to our funders.
And you look at the financials, all of them are in the right trajectory. The only challenge we have is now to increase the disbursements on the new business. As Chairman and the MD mentioned, we are now open for business. So our key pillars is one, new business. Last year we mobilized a good ticket pipeline of 6 billion shillings. This year we have to do more. Of course, there's this COVID impact. But globally, our business, new business, have actually mobilized a ticket of $500 million. 500 million has been mobilized in terms of pipeline. So if you truncate that in terms of financial years, we see a very good future.